Hey guys, we are back for another video. I really missed y'all. I had to take me a break. Cause y'all, one thing that I really don't know how to do is move. I'm telling you, I had the entire house tore up. I am the worst mover ever. So I just haven't been able to do videos because mentally I'm exhausted. Moving is just something that I just can't do. I've never been able to move correctly. No matter how much I prepare for it, I can never get it right. Um, but y'all, let's jump into this situation with Porsha Williams, honey, and Simon Guobadia. Now, Porsha is setting herself up for something that she really don't know who she playing with. Cause Simon, he is not playing. Now, Porsha was previously married to Cordell, and Cordell wasn't with the shits. But Simon Guobadia is with all of the shits, all of the smoke, and Porsha has no idea what she's getting into, y'all, because I got some tea. Y'all, Simon done went and got him a witness. Now, y'all know how powerful a witness is when you bring a witness to court to back up what you said. Okay, so let's get into our intro, y'all, so we can come back and talk about it.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
And y'all know the routine. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you enable your bell notification so you do not miss out on a video. Now listen, y'all know we all have saw Porsha be violent, not one, not two, not three, but probably about 4 times, okay? We saw Porsha snatch Kenya off the couch by her hair. Not only did she snatch her, she dragged her and would not let go of her. We also seen her get into a physical altercation with Cindy. Lord help me. Cynthiabailey. We also saw her get into a physical altercation. Well, I don't even know if this was a physical altercation, but her assistant, Jamie, they said she whooped her bad. But it has been one physical altercation after the other with Porsha, which is really bad because Simon can bring these things out as to paint a character for her, with regards to the court. He can basically bring all of this stuff out and say, this lady is violent. But wait a minute, y'all. It gets worse. Simon has actually brought one of the employees who was actually there, and guess what the employee is saying? The employee is saying that Portia did bring an armed gunman to the house, and it gets really, really deep. She has an entire statement about Portia, but guess what she says about Simon, y'all? She says that she's never saw Simon get angry at all. She's never saw Simon be violent. She said he's a mild manner and just a nice guy. But that is not what she said about Porsha Williams. All right, y'all. So let's jump into this information. So, if you do not recall, Simon recently stated that Portia brought armed gunmen to the house as if, possibly whoever this person was could have possibly did something to him, right? Well, get this, y'all, because let me explain to y'all something. Simon is an OG and he is not playing. Now, this man is very smart. Now, I'm going to give him that. He's not dumb. And I think Portia may think that she has a fool. This man is no fool. Get this, y'all. So Simon is adding a witness statement from his nanny to double down on the claims that Portia acted with hostility when bringing this gunman into her home. In documents obtained by Radar Online, the nanny whose name is actually redacted, recalls the events leading up to Porsha filing for divorce and after. Now, the nanny claims that she saw Porsha the day before Porsha filed the divorce papers. She stated because Porsha asked her to work late. So Porsha asked the nanny to work late. Now, the nanny says when she arrived, Porsha gave her a birthday gift, and then she says that Porsha left. Now, the nanny claims that Porsha did not come back. And she was gone for 3 whole days. The nanny states that Porsha left her alone with no explanation. So she didn't even know where Porsha was for 3 whole days. Now, the nanny is saying the next day, the news broke about the divorce. So now the nanny is hearing the information about the actual divorce. Now, the nanny also states that Simon was blindsided by the entire ordeal. Now, y'all get this part. The nanny states that Simon is such a good man. I have never seen him be angry or violent at all. He's a very mild mannered and just a nice guy. Now, this is what the nanny is saying. Now, this is very important because the nanny is in the home. She's able to see everybody's personality. So her witness statement means a lot. Now the nanny says, when Porsha finally returned, remember the nanny says Porsha was gone for 3 whole days. She didn't know where she was. She filed for divorce, then, being gone the 3 days. Now she says when Porsha finally arrived, she arrived with an armed gunman. Now, this is what the nanny is saying. Now, Simon said it. Now, the nanny is re-emphasizing it. Now, the nanny is saying the whoever this gunman was, he was a big guy and he was walking like a bad guy. She says, I did not know that Porsha was coming with a guy. She says, this came out of nowhere. I have never seen the guy before. The guy was inside the house, sitting on the stairs with the GUN showing. It was shocking to me. I was concerned. Now, I need y'all to understand this. The nanny is saying this. Now, I heard that Porsha was saying that this is her security. This is why this is very important. The nanny says, I have never saw him before. So if this was Porsha's security, why have nobody ever saw him before? Porsha is floating around Georgia. She don't have no damn security. So let's keep it going. The nanny also said the last time that Porsha came to the house, she did not leave. This was on Sunday, March 24th, 2024. She came with the guy to open the gate again. She came with her daughter, her mother, and her mother's boyfriend. She was bringing her stuff back to the house. Now, get this, she was bringing her stuff back to the house, which means she must have left the house and took her things with her. She said the same guy opened the gate. Then they started searching the house, went downstairs, and disconnected the cameras around the house. The cameras are not working. This makes me uncomfortable because I'm with the kids by myself as their nanny when their father is away at work. Y'all, this is not good for Porsha. So this is not good. This is not a win for Porsha. And as I have stated, Porsha should really tread lightly. I do believe that we don't know because I think Simon did this with his previous wife. I don't think it was this intensified. I think Porsha is also playing a game with him. And guess what? He ain't like it. Well, guys, let's have a conversation down below. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and make sure you enable your bell notification so you do not miss out on a video.